So let's explain a bit more about my parody reply to Dark Matter's vid on intelligent people believing in God. In many ways, it's just the sort of usual dreck we expect from a fundy atheist. Intelligent people believing in God is a sort of epistemic problem, because some fundy atheists find it helpful to associate atheism exclusively with intelligence. Of course, that does leave open the problem of why there are so many stupid atheists who believe so many crazy things. But I suppose we won't get into that. Dark Solution is a common one, which is a variation on one of the most favored canards out there. The old "if you'd been born here, you'd be a whatever it is you're not, rather than what it is you are now" routine. And granted, that might be true in most instances. But it's just as applicable in other scenarios, and atheism is an excuse from that epistemic scenario. The communities of atheists may be a lot smaller, but we still have atheist parents who raise kids. So in the end, this whole argument amounts to an insult which implies that only atheist parents can raise kids who can think sufficiently for themselves. To illustrate the folly of this argument, I drew from a certain analogy that was used to defeat one of fundy atheist's favorite heroes, David Hume. Hume was fond of a variation on this argument, about where you were born as a way to explain how you come to believe things like Jesus rising from the dead. According to Hume, the reason people believed Jesus rose from the dead was because people in the New Testament world didn't have enough good sense, education, and learning. Therefore, they were more subject to delusion than sensible, educated, and learned people like Hume. Contemporary critics of Hume sensed the weakness in this argument and retorted with an example of a prince from a tropical climate who had never seen ice. By Hume's reasoning, the prince is just as validated in not believing in ice as the modern fundy atheist might be validated in rejecting miracle testimony. The bottom line in all of this is one thing Dark gets right even as he misses the importance of it. The objective truth is always out there regardless of what we think. But that isn't gotten around by saying we only believe what we do because of the community we were raised in, or the country we were born in. It's really just a dodge, and a shortcut used by fundy atheists to avoid dealing with the real arguments, and facing up to the possibility that intelligent people might just believe in God because they're intelligent. See you next time.